guys, it has been some time. I haven't shown any of my review. Quite busy with my other works, doing quite a lot of repaintings jobs for my Gundams. Lately, one of my friends from China has sent me this as a gift. I really want to thank him here. Daigo, thank you for sending me to sending these toys to me. I'm quite impressed. I already has Generation Toys Gravity Builder, and initially I don't have a lot of hope. I'm not really interested in this because I'm quite happy with the GT, and I actually told my friend, keep it for yourself. Frankly speaking, I'm not really interested in any of this KO. Looking at the price, initially I thought it was like a really cheap toy, and when I received this, looking at the packaging, yes, I think my thinking is correct. I don't think this is a good toy, but when I take it out from the box, oh man, with less than a $15 toy, I can have this kind of color paint. I'm quite impressed actually, and yeah, it's true, it's simplified compared to the original. I'm not going to show you my GT alternate mode compared to this because that GT not really easy to transform and it takes some time. I'm going to show you the difference in robot mode, the difference between the GT and NBK. So let's put that aside. This is the first installment, NBK 01 Scrapper, and it's quite a good figure looking at the price. I'll tell you the pros and cons. You make the decision whether you are going to buy this or not. Alright, now put the box aside. I'm not going to talk on the box. Alright, this figure itself, the paint green color is really good. I think some of my followers, they know I'm not a big fan of glossy finishings Transformers collector, and this matte is between it's very near to matte finish, because you can see some of the surface is quite glossy as well, but not that glossy. It's acceptable, and I think it's pretty much is quite good as a KO, you know. So color wise, green is perfect. Metallic gray is good. It's really nice. And looking at the bottom of the body, purple is a big no to me. Body, the purple is not really that good to me. I don't really like it now compared to the original. Look at the purple. I think you can see the difference, right? It's pretty obvious. So I think it's I know it's not fair to compare NBK to GT. One is official, the other one is KO, and the price variance is too huge, so it's not fair to compare these two. I'm going to highlight on the difference and not comparing these two. Alright, put this aside. Okay, so purple is out. Air, what else? Tire is out. It is a hard solid plastic. It's hollow inside. What else? But it do comes with some of the stickers. I think they are very kind to give you this kind of stickers, and as a KO, you know, not bad. Okay, now it can roll perfectly, no issue. The wheels rolls perfectly, and if I shake it this way, you can see it doesn't really hold that good. Now, but even though it is simplified, the pack system is not bad actually. You have the pack here to pack into the waist. You also have another pack here, okay, that pack into the hand. So if it doesn't shake like what I did just now, if you do a good job, okay, if you do a good job, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, see, after I pack everything in place, you still do a good job. If you shake it this way, yeah, it doesn't hold, but no one will shake it this way, right? So you can see the difference. Okay, now what else? It has translucent plastics. Let me compare to the original. Now originals, officials, third party is actually come with a green translucent piece. This one comes with the yellow orange piece. So the paint is almost there. It's very near. It's just that the only things I want to complain is the purple color. Okay, so I have to highlight this again. It is a simplified KO. In terms of scale, compared to this to the official third-party GT, the size is slightly smaller in NBK. Okay, the size is slightly smaller than NBK. Now I'm going to do a fast transformation. Oh yeah, before I go for a transformation. Now for me as a collector, the transformation is very easy. Very easy. Without looking at the menu, you can just transform this within 10 minutes or 15 minutes max, right? So it's very easy. Let's start. Now I'm going to do it my way, the fast way. Okay. Okay. It's easy. It's really easy. I'm almost done. For a foot. Wait. Set. Okay. Is it less than 2 minutes? Okay. Now let's move for a hand. Now you see, you can see that the way I play with this, I'm pretty much I mean, I don't really play carefully. I just go all out to transform it, so it can withstand my roughness. Come on, let me get it. Okay. The plastics is not that bad actually. It's quite tough and it's quite hard. So, okay, you pay for apple, you get apple. But it's not that bad lah. All right. Okay. Almost. I'm done. There you go. Okay, I really hate the knee. It looks very ugly. In this figure, the knee is a big downside. Not really a good looking legs. And it is a bit back heavy, like the official. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the difference in terms of height. The proportion for this GT is actually quite good, right? So in NBK, it looks a bit short, bulky, and look at the hands and the foot. It just doesn't look like a proper. It doesn't look like nice in a robot mode, but you pay for such a money for this, so nothing to complain, right? Now, the height I think is about 3-4 cms difference from the body to this body. The head sculpt, this is a bit squarish, so for me it doesn't really look that nice. And the body, they changed this piece to the translucent piece, and I personally don't like this logo. I have no idea why they come up with these things. It doesn't look nice at all, and I have no clue what it is. Right? The apps same. Bottom, this part change, simplify, no more crutch piece. The legs is totally different. In GT, the transformation for the leg is quite complicated. It's not really that hard, but there are quite a number of steps involved. But here is very easy. I think you saw me twist, turn few rounds, and yeah, it's done. So it's not that complicated, right? Okay, what else I can show you? Let's look at the side. I have hard time to make this thing stand properly. Okay, now rubber foot, plastic, rubber tire, plastic tire. You have the climbing ladder, different colors, and I think it's different design as well. The scoop is different. Okay, the sticker is different. What else I can tell you? Nothing much to show you. Let's look at the back. Okay. The back, the cockpit is almost identical, but in the NBK you have more metallic gray on the top, on the roof, but it doesn't have on the GT. So the scoops is slightly different. There is some hollow part in the NBK, but this one covered most of the area. Okay, let's put that aside. I think most of it I have shown you. Now it doesn't have ratchet, so there is no ratchet. And but even though it doesn't have ratchet, on the knee part, it is quite stiff and strong. You know, it is a pin joint. Can I show you? No, you can't see. Yeah, it's not visible. It's a pin joint, so it's acceptable with this kind of stiffness. I'm quite surprised. You see, it's not that easy. It holds up pretty good together, so nothing to complain on this part, right? The hand, very strong, very strong. Okay, but again, there is no ratchet. Okay, so that's all for my review. Now, just before I end, there are some comments that I would like to give. There are some advice that I would like to mention here. If you're looking for a figure just to display, okay, just for the sake of display, and you have budget constraint, go for this, because I'm going to show you in another review, NBK02. That figure is quite nice actually. So if you are looking for a figure for display purpose, I can advise you to go for this, and with a minimum expenditure in terms of money, can go for this. And if you are people that go very perfectionist, you really look for a good figure, then this is not your baby. Okay, you have to go for Generation Toys Gravity Builder. So it's never apple to apple, right? If you have budget constraint, this one not bad, trust me, not bad. And I have couple of friends play with it, and the feedback is pretty good. But the catch is this: we don't want Mengbadi's problems repeating again. This in total got 6 pieces. Now only released 2, and I heard the third piece is coming out, but there is no confirmations that this piece is going to be released. This company is going to release all the 6. Verbally, factory has give commitment they're going to release 6, but everyone knows in a KO world, no one can give you assurance whether they're going to complete the series or they are going to drop off halfway. So you make the choice. And to me, a figure of $15 is really worth a try. There's no harm. Looking at it, just look at this way. Assuming every piece is $15, so total of 6 is $90. If you can spend $90 for a combiner of equivalent to a Generation Toys, a Gravity Builder, why not? Do you know how much difference between the two combiner? You're looking at this 20. Okay, let's make it round figure 20, and this one is 100. So easily this is only a 20% of this total cost. So why not? The choice is yours. For me, I already have this, and it's very expensive for me to get another figure to display. So I might consider to get this figure in an alternate mode, display all the 6 in an alternate, provided they release all. So for me to get another copy, another set as an alternate mode, I will not think twice, man.